So, back stretches. I'm getting to that age where I know a lot of people with back problems. I don't really have them myself that much because I do my back stretches. And I always say, I always think that prevention is better than a cure with everything. So, if you have ever had back problems, then it's good to do, or if you just don't want to get them, which believe me, most people do as they get older. So this is an easy one for the lower back. So you just lie down, and you don't need long. Everyone says they've not got time, but you just need 5 minutes. You could do it while you're watching the telly, and you just roll from side to side. So it's very easy, very simple. Do it for as long as you can, really. And then there's happy baby, where you pull your feet together. This is a bit harder to do, and you just similar, but you go from side to side, holding your feet. You can see I'm just holding my feet together. Can't really see very well. So that's the happy baby, and that one feels really nice. And then you can come upright, and if you can see, put your hands on your shoulders. This is more for your upper back now. So you're just going to roll, try and get your elbows to come together. Don't worry if you can't, you might be more like this, but that's fine. And then the other way. And just do that for as long as you feel necessary. Then a couple of these, so you breathe in and out. And in and out. It's good for your shoulders. And then you can kind of do a bit of a kind of flow. I like to do this. Shake your shoulders through, like you've got a wave going through you. And that feels quite nice. Just loosen up a bit. And then a good one is, if you can, get your hands behind your back, touching. If not, you can use a scarf or something like that. Sometimes it makes you crack, which I think is always a good sign. Anything that makes your back crack is good, because you're releasing the tension. And then I like to finish where you kind of just sit and imagine. Your posture is very important, so you need to pull. Imagine there's like a thread going from the base of your spine to the top of your head, and it's pulling you up. And then I like to get my hands and let my wrists go floppy. Breathe in and down. Breathe in and out. So 3 is a good number. If you can do everything kind of 3 or 4 times, that's always good. And then can finish with child's pose. And I quite like to do it with my legs a little bit open, get your head in between. But if you can't get that low, you can use cushions. So you shouldn't be like holding with your neck. It's supposed to be relaxing for your neck. So you should have cushions up at whatever height you need, so that you can just relax your head down. And eventually, the more you do it, you will be able to get right to the ground. Or you can do it with your knees together if that's better. I think it's actually a bit harder like that, so it's probably a bit easier if you actually start like that. And I also think it's better for your hips. That's quite a good hip stretch as well. So yeah, so there's no excuse for not doing 5 minutes of stretches. You could be watching telly for half of them. Yeah, and that's it. Easy peasy. And then you'll have no back problems for your whole life. Can live to 100.